Ho ho hello there, and as you saw by the title, holidays are indeed coming and our Lego city still looks like Halloween Town. So in good festive spirit, we will be redding the city of all the monsters and especially that massive spider that I 3D printed. If you missed that episode, definitely go check it out. I've already removed a few Star Wars ships from the Lego city to put on my minifigure scout display, and I think I should probably dilute this area of my desk just a little bit so it looks less cluttered. But that does mean, I'm afraid, today we will not be adding much festivities to the city. We do have the creator polybag from this year, as well as a few other minifigures that I will be showing you. But like with every city video, if there's something you want to see put in the city for next week, definitely let me know down in the comments, as I am still reading every single one, and who knows, you might see your idea in next week's episode. And as you can see, I do start by taking down all the Halloween bits and try not to get any spiders like last year. I didn't realize just how much spider webs and spiders and bats and scorpions that I placed around the city. But once again, next year we're going to go bigger, we're going to go better. Like every single year, you can expect much more in way of Halloween, and we'll also start it a little bit early, which is why I'm tackling this right now on the first week. I probably won't be making many, if any, Lego City updates throughout December. Once this is snowy and ready for Christmas, this will likely be seen into the new year. So you only really have a week to get your Christmas ideas into the comments, and maybe I'll add a few more over the festive holidays if there are any of you watching this video a little bit later. But I probably won't be doing any full length videos. And as I'm taking these down, I'm fixing up the odd little bit in the city, but I did actually forget 2 minifigures and a pumpkin, which I did have to go back for. Now, I've taken away all the Halloween stuff, but you can see I'm removing all of the minifigures on the left-hand side of the city. And that is because I want to go all out for Christmas, just like we did for Halloween, and completely redecorate the town and get a big Christmas tree in there, perhaps some other Christmas decorations, especially going across lampposts. I think this could look really cool. And with the cars cleared out of the road, perhaps we can get a horse-drawn carriage in there or a Santa sleigh. But first, we're going to have to pick out all our Christmas minifigures, and this time I'm actually including the old CMFs. Now, some of you that maybe are a bit newer to Lego might be wondering what on earth I'm going on about. Now, over the years, Lego have released a ton, and I mean a ton, a literal ton of Lego CMF minifigures. Actually, quite a few tons considering how many they produce of each series. And in some of these, we get Christmas-themed minifigures like this here, Nutcracker. And recently, one of the recent series was almost half Christmas minifigures. So I want to get them out of this bag, which they've been put into since I moved my Star Wars minifigures into the display behind me and into the Lego City for this Christmas only, and maybe for a few more in the future. But the idea is to bring some festivities to the city using my minifigures that otherwise are just sat in a bag. And after cleaning my unnecessary mess and realizing I needed that plastic bag to put all the other CMFs in, I sorted through one by one, making sure I got any of the accessories that I remember each of these minifigures having, and picked out any winter themes. We're looking at the Arctic Explorer, and also there was a figure skater in one of the recent CMFs, as well as the 4 Christmas specific themed minifigures from series, I don't know which one, but I'll have it on screen. And whilst I'm sorting through these minifigures, I'd also like to shout out a recent custom Gonk minifigure that I built using only 2 CMFs. The short is up on the channel, feel free to check it out. But what that leaves us with is 6 minifigures. The Nutcracker, the Sugar Plum Fairy, we've got the reindeer, we've got the snowman, and not a hand big enough, clearly, the figure skater, the Arctic Explorer, I'm pretty sure that's what this one is called, and also the Husky, which goes along really nicely with all the other animals in my city. On top of this, I do also have a few Build a Minifigure Christmas minifigures, and they've actually added some new ones this year, including a dark green brick, which is meant to be some sort of present. I have, I think, 5 of the 7 colors, something like that. And I'm definitely going to try to pick up the brand new one. There's also a Christmas themed jumper and a brand new Santa Claus, which personally I don't think is any better than last year's, but I will have to be picking them up at some point. As soon as I'm passing a Lego store, you'll know I'll be trying to get these free minifigures. So as I'm placing these minifigures around the Lego city, I'm trying to think of different stories we can create with them. So obviously, Mr. and Mrs. Claus can be in a sled being pulled by some reindeers, and that makes use of 3 of the minifigures. The reindeer actually comes with an accessory that is some sort of present box, so that works great with this little scene. We've also got the Nutcracker that's perhaps squaring up to the giant statue out the front of the library. The snowman and the other winter-dressed character that has the broom can be sweeping up some snow on the side of the road, perhaps even sweeping it off of the road for the drivers that are passing by. The Arctic Explorer can be exploring the local pub. We've got the fairy that's perhaps putting on a production for some of the other festive themed characters, the ones that are wrapped up like it is Christmas time and a bit snowy. And then I can also build a little ice rink perhaps for the figure skater to be showing off some cool moves on another part of the street. But as well as this, I would like to have a massive Christmas tree outside of the library. And like I said, we can build a stage, we can build perhaps a little hot chocolate stand for the 2 minifigures that I picked up a while back off Baloney Clones. So they're still selling drinks throughout the snowy season. And I do want to add different piles of snow. Perhaps we can have a little snowball fight in one corner with a few of the younger style minifigures. And by next week, hopefully you'll see all these stories come together and all of the other minifigures make their way into the Christmas town. Thank you to you, yes, you, for making it to the end of the video. Don't worry about these minifigures. We'll deal with them next week. And check out some other videos on screen now that YouTube thinks you will enjoy. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. May the bricks be with you always.